Welcome to Krista's Favorite Things, and today I have a product that I absolutely love that I want to share with you, and it is the REST Evercool Comforter. This is probably one of my favorite things that I own. I've owned it for a couple of years, and I want to share with you why it is so great. This right here is my queen size one. I have a king size on my bed. I have a queen size one. I have one at my cabin, and then I have I've bought my daughter one for her dorm, and I've bought several as gifts. I mean, that's how much I love this product, and I've had it for years. So I have a lot to say with that. So then I want you to take a look at the color, okay? The gray, you have a light gray, and then you have a dark gray. So when you get the colors, and they have a variety of colors that they come in, they do have that one darker side and one light, so you can actually switch which side you want to use. I mean, they're both cooling. It doesn't matter as far as which one goes on top of you. But it is very soft and it is very smooth. And that's important that I note to you that it's smooth. It's not just a softness. And so when you have that smooth feeling and then it's cold against your skin, it's just like almost like you're sleeping on a cloud. In this case, it's sleeping on you, it's laying on you, but that's just what it feels like. It's just very comfortable with that. So the blend is like, it's called Tencel and Serona, and it's a blend that helps absorb moisture. And so for those of you that are suffering with night sweats because of premenopause or menopause, this will help absorb that moisture, so you don't wake up in a bed that is completely soaked and wet. And I will say this, when I first started using this product, it was because of the night sweats. And what I found, because the hot flashes are so intense, because we heat up from the inside out, it's so great that I would even heat up this, and that's hard to do. And when I would heat it, when I would wake up or turn over and feel that it was warm, that the blanket was warm, all I had to do was shift it. And when I shifted it, it was cool, okay? Now that I have my hormones under control, I don't even have to shift it anymore. It just stays that comfortable temperature. But that's just something you need to know. That's what I want to share with you. I've used the product, and if that is why you're using it, there will be nights that you're going to wake up and that heat has even heated this up. You will likely not wake up in all wet like you did before, but because it should dry it. Now, depending on the intensity, you could, but usually I found that I didn't wake up wet. It was just, I just shifted it over and it was good. Another thing that I suggest is that you do not, unless it's going to be a cooling sheet, I would sleep with a fitted sheet and then sleep with this right on top of you. And if you like, buy a cooling sheet to go fitted sheet, cooling sheet, and then the comforter. That's one way to go with it. Now, I want to show you on my bed what I do. It's a little different because I like to sleep in really just cold surrounding. But my husband, bless his heart, he's over there freezing. And so what I've done, and I'm going to show this, point this down for you here. This is, you will see that I put a sheet on top of the comforter. And this little bit of sheet, let's say if I first get in bed and I'm really cold, I'll have it over me. But within 5 minutes, I take it off because I'm warm enough, okay? But my husband will keep that on because that will heat, that little bit, I find heats this up just a little bit, okay? So, and just to show you what I've got underneath here, this is the fitted cooling sheet that I have. And there's, as you see, I don't have another sheet on top. I just sleep with that on top of me. That's how I do that. But that's a little hint to, for those of you that love it cold, but your spouse wants it to be a little warmer, just put that sheet on top of it like that, and that will keep them warm and happy all the while. So again, whether you're premenopausal, having hot flashes, night sweats, or just a college student who might be in a dorm room that is quite warm, it is a great gift. It is definitely something that I would suggest. The price ranges anywhere between $200, $250, $260, somewhere in there, depending on your size, on the size that you get. But it's very much worth the money. You will find other times that they will run sales. If you click my link below, I also have a code that you can put in for an extra 10% off if you use that link, and that will help you out. But this is, again, this is something that I absolutely love. It is my favorite product. I will probably end up buying some more people some of these comforters in the future, especially as the younger ones as they're coming up, and I know what they're about to experience with that, with menopause. But so I would go out, I would get one if you're considering it. You won't go wrong. You'll wash it in cold, and you will dry it on the lowest temperature that you can. So for me, I wash it in cold, and I put it on the second lowest temperature, and sometimes I have to run it twice, the dryer, but I still dry it at very low. You can't even hang dry it if you want to, but that's how you take care of it. It's very easy to care for. I actually use a liquid detergent on it. I use all because I don't like things scented. It's too strong for my husband, and sometimes too strong for me, so I just use something that's not scented, but I use the liquid, and that seems to work well with it. So I hope this helps you make that decision whether or not you want to go ahead and purchase that. If you do, click the link below, and be sure to use the code for your 10% discount.